And we're on.
Okay, and we are recording. So, Alicia, kick it off.
Hello, everyone. So I know some of you guys couldn't make it tonight's Dream Team call, and that's totally fine. I know everyone's like super busy, but I hope this recording helps you kind of learn more about Arbonne. So I joined Arbonne thanks to Alicia. So she is my fraternity advisor for Lambda Kappa Sigma. And at first, when she like approached me about it, I didn't really know much about it. I was like, what is this thing? It's just all about like skincare, and I don't really know anything about skincare. And then I got to learn more about these products from the makeup. I absolutely love the makeup, and then the skincare, and then using the nutrition products have definitely helped me become healthier, especially as a busy college student. And so the reason why I joined this business is because I currently work at the pharmacy, Boston Medical Center, for about 30 to 40 hours a week. And I pretty much pay my own rent, and I'm always tired. And I'm like, something has to give. Like, I need to do something that makes me happy. And Arbonne is that vehicle for like just being happy and being around positive people. It's really the best community. And the reason why I want this business to work for like myself and like you is because life is so much more than working, the 9 to 5, and way more than just working 34 40 hours at the pharmacy and being miserable. And so I know a lot of you guys that I invited to this call go to MCPHS or in psychology or nursing. So you all want to help people. So Arbonne is a way for you to help people become healthier, like inside and out, and also like make an income. So I love how Arbonne can make you healthy and wealthy and just like happy overall. So that's a huge reason behind me being in Arbonne. And also another reason is that my dad has only gone to Vietnam like a few times ever since he's immigrated here, and he immigrated here when he was 15. So a big reason for me doing Arbonne is that I can have this extra money to help him go see his family, because he's done so much for like me and my brothers, being like first generation college students. Like, I'm here in Boston, my brother's is in UC Berkeley, and he just got into like their like business school, which is like really competitive. So it's all because of like my dad, because he's the one that's worked pretty much every day of his life for us. So that's a big reason why I'm doing this business. And I'm just so grateful that Alicia, yes, we have the same name pretty much, as my Arbonne mom, because she's just shown me this company that we can rave about and talk about all day. Company that actually gives a crap about people. And everyone deserves to be their own boss. So I'll have Alicia talk more about Arbonne, because she's been in it longer. And yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm just going to mute you just so we don't have background. So, hi, everybody. So, I am Alicia to the Alicia. So, we are the Licias of Arbonne pretty much. And like Alicia said, I am her fraternity advisor in Lambda Kappa Sigma. So, some of you that will be watching this video and Lauren are also sisters. And, a big thing of that is elevating women in pharmacy and just elevating others. So that's what I really love, and it's a huge passion of mine. And I think that's why kind of Arbonne fell into my lap. First, it was for health reasons. I had lost about 50 pounds doing their 30 days to healthy living over a 6-month period, but I finally developed a healthy relationship with food. I don't know if you guys, as students, because this is how I was when I went to good old MCP, the Red Bulls, the energy drinks, the 5-hour energy shots, like Dunks, Starbucks, right? Like, you always had to, because you have to be studying for all of these exams for all of the different degrees that you're going for, right? And then if you're working in the pharmacy or, another job, most of us were, pharmacy interns or technicians, right? Like, lunch breaks aren't always lunch breaks, right? And you're always like running around. So that was kind of me once post-graduation, living on the bench and just not living my healthiest life. And it was like the hanger monster, like always reared its ugly head. I found Arbonne in these nutrition products. The fizz saved my life. The protein totally did. And I was hooked. So I was a product of the product. Like Alicia talks about the makeup, the nutrition was really what changed my life and saved my life. And also helped my mom, who was diagnosed with diabetes type 2, but by her utilizing this lifestyle program and understanding what foods reacted with her body, my mom is no longer diabetic. So for me, it's truly like a passion play and works on as what I do as a pharmacist. And I think it's just so amazing. So what we're going to do right now is kind of just talk about Arbonne as a business and why it's so smart for all of you who are in college to do it now, because who goes to school and has loans? Like pretty much everybody, right? Or you're paying, yeah, you're living in Boston and you're paying for rent. And those bills are going to add up. And guess what? Post graduation, those loans are going to want to get paid. And for me, I graduated MCP with a dual degree, which meant I went to school for a really long time. And I had over 300,000 in student loans because I also had to pay to live as well. So I, definitely took more than what's just with the school. So, fast forward, I've been out of school for a while and those loans are still there. They're paying off. And I can tell you by doing what I'm doing right now, I know where they're going to get paid off. But because of Arbonne, I know I'm going to have them paid off even sooner, which is so, so awesome. So I'm actually going to share a screen so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about as well. Da, da, da. Okay. All right. So what I want you guys, it's not the fanciest, and that's totally okay. I went to school for pharmacy, not IT and computer science. So we're good. But basically, is Arbonne for you? The answer is always going to be yes in my mind for anybody who is looking for more in life. But what about a little bit of more extra, right? What if you had an extra, I know this says $1,000, but what would even an extra $100 do for you, right? Is that one 8-hour shift or two 8-hour shifts that you don't have to work on the weekends so you can actually study well or hang out with your friends or, go home and visit your family, right? I think a lot of the times, like, we are told when we can work. So what if you were your own boss? You're going to tell yourself when you can work. So for me, in the morning, I usually do a little bit of Arbonne for about 20 minutes. And that's really based on personal growth and development and mindset. And then throughout the day, I'll sprinkle it here and there. At night, I'll do something like this. So, I might put in like a busy day for work for me is about an hour. Like, how cool is that? Where, in the job, a busy day is an 8-hour day that turns into like a 12-hour day, or a 12-hour day that turns into a 14-hour day, so I don't have to fit life around this work schedule. I literally fit doing this around my life instead. Like, I put my son to bed and then I can do Arbonne, or I hang out with my husband, or I hang out with my friends and then I can do Arbonne. So I choose when I want to work. Improve your health. Obviously, I already told you guys about my story and how it's changed my health and my mother's health, but it's also changed so many other people. And it's not a weight loss thing, it's a lifestyle thing. Guys, you're going to a medical school pretty much, right? And we have to understand, what does food and what do products do to our body? And I can tell you, as a certified diabetes educator, as a certified HIV pharmacist, I did not learn anything about this like I have with this program, because it's truly told me to be looking at ingredients and really understanding what they do. And what if you could help others change their lives, whether it's with this business or with these products, right? Look at people with rheumatoid arthritis and inflammatory disorders, helping them take control of what they're utilizing usually can help with symptoms. And I'm not saying this cures, but I'm saying this is going to help. So it's so awesome. And remember, if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years? Hopefully for most of you on this call, you have a degree now. So yay, but loans are going to be there and adulting is going to hit hard. And if you're building this now, you're going to have the extra to not have that be as stressful. So the Arbonne Advantage is, this is a little bit older, but we just celebrated 40 years. Like, how crazy is that? 40 years of experience and tradition in the US. We are Swiss-based, so we have a Swiss heritage. We have cutting-edge research and development and proprietary formulas. So I'm a nerd, right? Because I'm a pharmacist, and I absolutely love that. There's a PharmD, there's a chiropractor, there's physicians, there's psychologists, there's naturopathic physicians, there's chiropractors. There are so many avenues of Eastern and Western meds that work with this organization. And I find it so amazing because of that. We only have, like, it's now around a 4% brand awareness, which is so crazy. So when people are like, oh, like my friend is doing it, right? Alicia's doing this, or like, oh, my advisor is doing this, right? Like, I already know the same people. No, everybody has a different network. And We have so many opportunities. There's a global expansion. So you can have a business in here in the US, you can have it in Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, Poland, Taiwan, and we are on the verge. I'm like so excited. I know things will be announced this year that we're going into other countries, which is so cool. So what does that mean for you guys? That means like you can have friends and family in these places and you can have a global business, like sitting in Mission Hill. You could have a business in the UK. Like how amazing. And you could also visit people in the UK and have a pop-up Arbonne party and then write it off. It's like so exciting. You can't do that with your job. Like so cool. The Arbonne product advantage. I know I mentioned this a little bit, but we're botanically based. Like this is stuff that Alicia is like so like hyped up on. If you watch any of her Instagram stories, right? There's no mineral oil. Mineral oil is crude oil, which is basically gasoline and petroleum that you're putting on your face. It's nasty. It's pH corrected. It's hypoallergenic. There's no artificial sugars and sweeteners. We're gluten-free, non-GMO. We're kosher. We're vegan certified, cruelty-free. No animal products, byproducts, or testing since the beginning. We're not like just getting into that. Since 1980, we've been doing that. And no parabens or phthalates, no artificial dyes or fragrances. So crazy, but we have all the no's, and we ban 2,000 ingredients that are shown to be harmful, where the FDA bans about under 30, Europe bans 1,500, and then again, we ban about 2,000. It's amazing, which shows that we're just pure, safe, and beneficial. So you guys can see we have this huge line. And why is that smart for you as, 20-something-year-olds in college? This is not just a one-stop shop, right? It's not just nutrition. It's not just sports. It's not just weight management. It's not just a detox line. It's not just a sun care line. It's all these little things that are consumable and are going to help you build a brand that you can put your head down at night and be so secure knowing that you're offering something that's safe for somebody. And we also have a 40-day money back guarantee if somebody doesn't like it. But why network marketing? So here's like the big thing. Like if any of you work for like CVS or WAGs or anything like that, like I worked for CVS when I was in school, that's traditional retail, right? You're going to have a product. It's going to go through a manufacturer, a wholesaler, warehouse, advertisers, retailers, consumers. So it has all these different steps. But there's the difference between that and what network marketing that Alicia is doing in direct sales is that it's just the manufacturer. Alicia acts as your consultant, or maybe you become the consultant, and you just kind of share. It's like when I tell people at the pharmacy counter, right? When somebody comes to consultation, that's what the pharmacist is doing. They're just offering a consultation, and that's what our consultant is doing. And then the products go directly to a consumer, which means we don't need to carry inventory, which is so awesome. And we don't have overheads, and we don't have recurring purchases that we need to make or any of that silly stuff that people do. So because of that, we don't have to pay all these spots. Like when you have the wholesaler, the warehouse, the advertiser, all this money goes into that. Like when Jennifer Aniston or J-Lo or Beyonce, right? If they are recommending a product, like there's a hefty paycheck that goes to them, plus all these other things. So with this, it's just the Arbonne consultant that's sharing versus somebody who's sharing and probably not utilizing it. So I already mentioned like we're consumable products. We have marketplace demand, timing and trends. Everybody wants to be lean and green, right? And vegan, we've been doing it for 40 years now, but that ability to leverage your time. Like I said, you fit this in when you want. A 40-hour work week on your team is not 40 hours for one person. It's with multiple people, which I think is so awesome because when you have a pharmacy or you have a store, if you want to be open 24/7, you need to have employees there 24/7. So with this, having a global opportunity, we have a consultant in the UK. We have a few people in Boston. We have some people in California. So somebody is always, open for when our clients need us, which is so awesome. The right compensation. I know all of you guys are going to an amazing college if you're going to MCP, if you're going to any of the other schools. So you know that, you're hopefully getting a degree to get a salary once you graduate, whether that's in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years or more, kind of what your base salary will be. This is our monthly average. So you can kind of see where it falls in line with what you may be doing right now. I look at the district manager and I say, how many hours do you have to take away from your weekend and your free time to make that, right? This could be really done in a 2-hour event. Like how awesome is that? Area manager, that is the level that I am at currently. It's a willable business. So if something does happen to me and I rest in peace, we have peace of mind because the paycheck will still come to Chris, which is so amazing. There's no other company that does this, but you can see the monthly range, right? not a pharmacist pay, but it's a pretty good pay right there, right? And then regional vice president, which another LKS sister is at that level, as you guys can see, per month. She's not doing any more than I'm doing or any more than Alicia's doing. It's just we've had a bigger team and we have more clients. But on average, they make anywhere between $4,000 to $10,000. And this is a month, guys. And they also get a Mercedes. So that's pretty nice, right? And then that fourth level is national vice president, where you guys can see that's kind of gangsta money, right? 21,000 a month, like that's insane, but it goes up. There is absolutely no cap. I know working in pharmacy, I was redlined. And at my last two jobs, they didn't give me more than what I was already making, because I was already making that top amount. And I do know in pharmacy right now, they're hiring pharmacy managers at like $40 an hour. That is significantly like 70% less than what we were being offered when I graduated years ago, because of how the market is. So knowing that I can have this business that doesn't cap my income potential and pays me for what I'm doing versus paying for me for what they think I'm worth is really key for me. And being able to do this alongside everything I'm doing in life already is like, it's like mind blowing that can happen. It's like so crazy. Plus, there's all this other stuff. I just went to Mexico with my husband, and there's about 13 of us from the team that we got a full all-inclusive trip paid for, and we got to like live VIP for like 6 days. It was like so amazing. We got spa treatments and all the food and all the drinks and everything like that, and it's so amazing. And again, this was part-time work and I was able to do that. Jewelry recognition, if you like David Yurman, like become a VP, you get David Yurman. You like Tiffany's, become a area manager, and so on. And we have the largest collaboration with Mercedes-Benz dealership and Tiffany's. So we actually have like discounts with them and things like that, because we have so many people that earn these items. So in the end, like, you decide, like, you could just be a client and shop and save. You can become a preferred client, get a way better discount. Depending on when you're watching this right now, the fee is waived to become a preferred client, or you can start doing your business and fitting it in when it fit. I'm going to stop sharing the screen right now. I'm going to unmute Alicia too. But guys, that's it. I wish I started this when I was your age, because I'm pretty sure anybody else watching this is not my age. But I wish I found this, because knowing what I know about this business, and knowing, one, how smart of a compensation plan it is, knowing about student loans, knowing about the cost of living in the city, knowing about what happens when you get that degree. And sometimes, the perfect job isn't perfect right away. And sometimes you have to wait for that, but being able to build something sustainable. There are girls that are 18 that are starting this business and hitting that third level of management within a few months. There are people that have taken 15 years. Like, it doesn't really matter. That's everybody's journey. But the point is, you can make an impact while making an income and be the best version of yourself, and lock arms with people that only want good things for you, that don't have the gossip, that don't have the pettiness or the negative mindset. We get to be around people that like literally are like, oh my God, let me make your life better. Like, please just like take my hand and just trust me. Trust the sisters. Trust your Arbonistas. Because that's an LKS thing for anybody not an LKS. But guys, this is seriously one of the best things that's ever happened in my life. And again, I wish I found it when I was in my 20s, because like, just imagine like the gangsta lifestyle I'd be living. But I could also imagine the amazing things I could do. I know Alicia has so much on her heart for the children of Haiti. My friend Beth Lomas, she's built 90 homes in Haiti. My friend Val, she's built, I think, like 20 homes in Guatemala. And, these people in this business, when they start to make that money, our founder always said, make a woman a millionaire and she's going to change the world. I don't think that's like really true for every millionaire. I think it's make the right women millionaires and they're going to change the world. And that's what we're here to do. And hopefully we'll change your life after this meeting. So Alicia, I'm going to let you finish up.
Yeah. So it's just an amazing company that you definitely should just take a look on. If you want to try the products, I have parties like every week, or if you live far away, I will send you some goodies. But a lot of people say like, I don't have enough time. Like, I don't think it's for me, or they care too much about what other people think. And it's so important to remember that other people's opinions don't pay your bills, and you should be living your best life for yourself. And I don't know about you, but I would rather be, working like having parties and meeting people for coffee, or, working from home or working with my boo. I'll literally be making an order while I'm like hanging with my boyfriend. I'd rather do that than work 8 hours at a pharmacy or 8 hours doing whatever. So just keep that in mind. And like Alicia talked about, there's all these levels, and it's an effort-based company. So you work hard, you put in, the time and effort, and that will show. And what I love about this company is that you truly rise by lifting others. So you put in the work and you help other people, show people the way. And it's very simple, right? You are the product, you share the product, you share the business. And they also elevate their life. You also benefit from that. So it's such an amazing, good feel company that I feel like everyone should at least take a look at and try the product. So definitely let me know if you're interested. Yeah.
So we're going to just end the recording right now, but we'll still talk to some of our amazing guests named Lauren.
In San Fran.
But thank you guys again for watching this. And if you watch the whole way, fabulous, because that means you're going to be entered in to win a goodie bag. So more details to follow, but you'll only know that if you watch the end. So, all right, so we're going to stop recording.